What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of I Rate Your Club. Today, guys, is going to be a Discord members exclusive club rating session. So if you want to get involved in the Discord, it's simply discord.gg/NepentheZ. I think we're almost 7,000 members strong right now. And the first one we're in is Cameron Brazil's account. Now, first of all, he's got 50 unassigned items. He hasn't started working on the... Oh, wow, he just doesn't do these ones. Okay. So, no Falcao. Not even done the Regulon. That's interesting. A lot of games played, though. I assume he's unassigned in Bundesrares. Wow. Just flat out benders. I mean, that's not even a bad idea, is it? All at 1.5s and 1.6s. He will go up to like 2.5, 2.8. The risk of this, and this is something that I don't like to do particularly, the risk of this is that EA make the Bundesliga one a 3-back. Now, of course, he can still put him in at right mid, but in terms of the way people create these squads, it would have to be a right back for him to go up to like 4K or something. He doesn't obviously play too much by way of the season stuff. Only level 21 so far, and then not a whole bunch done with regards to the games. Only FUT Champions, in fact. Nothing done anywhere else. Squad battles and rivals is getting there. Wow, this connection is absolutely terrible. 267 for rivals. I might have to back out of this club. This might have to be a Swift one, and 200 for squad battles. This might have to be a Swift club rating. So first of all, good record. Nice that he's gone unassigned. Let's have a look at where he is in rivals. So I won't show you guys this because I'll just tell you guys. So he's in Division 7, 650 skill rating, and currently bronze 1 with regards to FUT Champions. So 5 wins, and how many games left? 25. So 5-0. GG. So nice start to FUT Champs, bagging in at 5-0. In terms of his squad, it is a first owner squad with 2 Team of the Years in there. And what's crazy... Whoa, that's only the 94 Lewandowski. What's crazy is this is not even an exceptional squad now. This is a very standard squad. So he's got Alisson, Wan-Bissaka, very nice. David Luiz, very nice. Van Dijk, very nice. Marcos Alonso is brilliant. I think that card's very good. Riyad Mahrez is also brilliant. I like him a lot. I've been using him myself. Henderson, very nice. Sadio Mane, a brilliant return on the Team of the Year. Mane. Heung-min Son with a good return as well. Kovacic, another good card there. And then Kante as well with a great return on there. He's got some other good reds and then some other standard cards there. He's got that Luis Gustavo League SBC card already as well. A nice card, especially if you've got a Brazilian squad. So I assume the SBCs are in full force. 99 items on the trade pile. So plenty more. He's banking on Bender, basically. He is banking on Bender going up. No pack saved, so obviously he's investing heavily. And 3,285 players in the club. So let's look at the first 10 pages. All in all, so far, I like this club a lot. Well, it's got 297 Alissons. That's too bad, huh? I like this club a lot. He's got a really good high-end team. It's first owner. He's decent at champs. Well, I would assume so. 5-0 on champs so far. He's got some brilliant first owner cards with Team of the Years and Team of the Seasons. And he's gone unassigned on Bender. And good time for it to kind of cut out, I suppose, because we can actually just end the rating of this club here and say, Cameron Brazil, you've got a nice team. I think what you're missing is objectives. You're missing, saved packs. You're missing a really deep club. And you're missing a high-ranking division, I suppose. All in all, I think that's a nice club. I think a lot of people would be very happy with that club. I'd say that's like a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. Of course, if you guys want to rate the club, rate it down below. Let's get into account number 2. As we go into account number 2, guys, the party title is Road to Glory Evolution over 3 weeks, above 8 mil. Does that mean it's a brand new Road to Glory, and in 3 weeks he's got over 8 million coins, or an 8 million coin squad, or something of the likes? Or does that mean he's got 8 million liquid in 3 weeks? That's going to be interesting. So we're going to go into Robbie's club here and see what he's got. All right, so we finally got onto his account. Did take a fair while. Another person that's unassigned, and it's weird, right? Because I've started going unassigned since like 6 months ago, where I went for a while, and now it is a true case of so many people are full on going unassigned and full on hoping that EA don't do something to screw up, like this what people do basically, because every time not every time, but usually when something becomes too obvious and too easy, EA switch it up in one way or another. My man currently is on 11 wins, 8 wins, beg your pardon, with how many games left? 17, so 8 and 5, not bad actually, very respectable. An easy goal 2 incoming here. I guess this isn't a 3-week old account. I think he said a 3-week evolution. I don't necessarily know what that means. Maybe he's picked up and made 8 million coins in 3 weeks, which would be absolutely fantastic. Not a big fan of the draft, and these days I get it. I get it. In terms of the weekend league squad, he's looking for Stoichkov and Courtois to go in. Missed out on that team of the season, Raul Jimenez. A lot of objective cards and low end cards. This is a really low squads. Akanji and Ramos are nice. Odriozola is very weird. A bad Odama, Osimhen, Bergkamp, Bakayoko, a lot of games played with these cards. Dennis Bergkamp 20 and 20 and 70. A lot on that as well. First owner untradeable Adama with a lot of goals and assists, which is really nice. And a first owner untradeable Ramos as well. He's actually using Odriozola. That is so... Why not just get Carvajal or something? Let's see what he bought those cards for and how long he's been sitting on these. If he's picked them up at like 13, 14, 1500, then it's just the same as everybody else. If he's picked these up at see, everyone's buying right now at 15, 1600. It might be a scary prospect. People might not be able to go and get rid of these if too many people have invested. I don't know. It's a tricky one. So in terms of division rivals on this account, I like the squad. It's just way behind the power curve. He's in Division 6 with an 800 skill rating. 100 items on the trade pile, which once again is probably a couple of team of the seasons, some 87s. Okay, so a lot of 87s, 86s, 85s, and then a whole bunch of Bundesliga players. So let me just give you guys a piece of advice, right? If you're holding players on your trade pile that you picked up to sell for lots of profit, just list them and try and get them rid to lazy buyers. List them at 2.5k, 2.8k or whatever. Even if you only sell one per hour, you're making 1,000, 1,200 coins profit rather than making nothing because they're just sitting on your trade pile. He's got one pack stored, which of course we can't have a look at because the store system is very bizarre. It doesn't even let you look at the packs that are there. And then in terms of the club, 1,700-ish players. Adama Traore is definitely his top scorer. Okay, so wait, why? I'm confused. First owner untradeable De Bruyne. That's weird. And then an Oblak as well, first owner untradeable. A Fekir, first owner untradeable. What's that other team about then? That's weird. A red Jordan Henderson as well. That's real nice. So he's got Hendo and De Bruyne from the Premier League. Red Rashford, red Santi, red Courtois. That is the... Why on earth is he using... Oh my days, look at these players. Why on earth is he using that other squad there? Richarlison untradeable as well. Really nice. Parejo... Do you know what? I was going to rate this club at like a 5. And be like, yeah, you've got some unassigned... You've got an okay team, but it's not really that great. But with all of these cards, he's got Reguilon in there. He's got some big reds. And a 99 first owner untradeable De Bruyne. That just bumps this card up, this team up. He has got Raul Jimenez there as well. I don't understand his team. Premier League Team of the Season Weekend League. This is a weird squad to show. Like, he literally has the Team of the Season Jimenez and just isn't using him. He has Henderson and De Bruyne and Rashford and all sorts. I don't know. Maybe this is a team that he used during the Premier League Team of the Season to get Rashford and Henderson and then pack De Bruyne, which would probably make a bit more sense. Let's have a look at his squad selector, see if he's got another one. Okay, so current squad. Here we go. This is more like it. That's bumped his team up. Okay, so he even has Team of the Season Adama. That's a much better squad. Oh my God, I was thinking to myself, like, this guy's got the weirdest account. This squad is sick. Obviously, upgrade that Ramos, Courtois, Trent, Eder Militao, nice, Reguilon, De Bruyne, Richarlison, Rashford, Adama, another Adama. This one, 40 and 14, 82, nice. Hendo and Sen. Hey, that bumped this up. This is now a big squad, right? Again, loads of unassigned. A great team. I like this team a lot. It's 8 and 5 in FUT Champs, so a Gold 2/Gold 1 level player, which is real nice. I think a lot of people would be very envious of this account. The club runs very deep. You're obviously hard in unassigned, at least 150 players, maybe, obviously potentially more. I think the squad itself is really, really nice. I think the club itself is really, really nice. And I think the fact that he used that other squad for the Premier League team of the season and now is using this, so that's his 3-week evolution, I suppose, from that to this. That is a monster upgrade in 3 weeks. It just goes to show for you guys, especially if you're at home right now because of COVID-19 and you can't get out of the house and you've got not a lot to do or a lot of time on your hands. If you have got FIFA available, this would be a great way to showcase, and this is a great showcase of what you can achieve in 3 weeks by just micromanaging your club. I like this account a lot. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. I think this is a brilliant team, a brilliant account, and lots of potential going forwards in this game. Let's move on to account 3. On to the third account we go, guys. We're on official Lencal's account. I believe that he said this is a 4-week-old road to glory. It's hilarious. Like, hilarious. I'm not saying he's copied me. I'm not saying either of these people have copied me. But last week when we did our Rate Your Club, none of the people that we rated the club of were unassigned. Now, I know my hardcore viewer base, which typically are the people that are in my community Discord, kind of follow my advice and follow what I do quite a lot. I just hope this works now massively, man, because that's a lot of people putting their faith in me and my ideas and my ideology when I might be in a situation where it's like, look, I've actually missed the boat. I might, maybe we've done it too late. I don't know. So there's not many games played on this account, so there'll be not many objectives played. In terms of FUT Champs, isn't in FUT Champs yet. In Division Rivals, Division 10 with 56 skill ratings, so that's probably why 68 losses there. He's probably killed himself down. This was, the party had said, 4-week-old, no FIFA points, Gold 3. And so where is that Gold 3? Where are those Gold 3 rewards? Where are those Gold 3 reds? So he's got Yuri at left back. He's got Clichy, Donk. That's an interesting one. Longley, 95 Ter Stegen. First owner untradeable. Mendy at right back. Longley, 16k for him. That's not bad. Couple of team of the seasons there with Clichy, of course. Loud drop from icon swaps. Very nice. Kante, first owner untradeable. Very nice. Ndombele in there as well. Sissoko in there as well. Ben Yedder up front alongside Thuram objective. That's a look at the return on that as well. 72 and 29 in 74. That's nice. No, nothing special in the club outside of that. I'm struggling to see where the Gold 3 is. Unless he got 2 really bad reds and put them into say the Clichy SBC. Like that really is all that's available, isn't it? Why not use him at right back as well? Longley would still get Chem. Kante would still get Chem. I suppose Yuri wouldn't get Chem. Just swap around here. I will be honest, as always. I think now he's got like 35 Bundesliga cards as well picked up, 100,000 coins in the bank. I think as far as this club goes, for a 4-week-old road to glory with no FIFA points spent, when we compare the account we just looked at, which has transitioned from that team to that monster team in 3 weeks, this account here in general is actually pretty poor for 3 weeks old. Obviously, the amount of time spent would indicate one way or another either. It could be a situation where perhaps he's only got time to play an hour or 2 a day. That makes a wild difference to if somebody has 5 or 6 hours a day, right? You're literally talking about what you can do in a week, I can do in 2 days, 3 days max. It amplifies everything for sure. But even for a 4-week-old road to glory, I would have to say this account is like a 4 out of 10. You could just do so much more in 4 weeks. you could have a much better team in 4 weeks. I wonder if he's done the advanced and basic SBCs. So the basics have been done. Not even a single. It's team of the season, and all these advanced SBCs are there. That's hundreds of thousands of coins just waiting. Like the big packs that you get, the coins that you get with how expensive certain things are right now, with all the team of the seasons in packs. It's like free coins sitting in here. So yeah, for me, this account, sadly, I would have to put down to not even done marquee matchups. I would have to put this account down at like a 5 out of 10, maybe even a 4 out of 10. Good to see a bad account for a change though, guys. Let's get in to the fourth account. All right, guys, on to the fourth account for today. He said he's got a 12 million club value. And man, he has. I'm sad, right? I tried to go into a party of someone who said he had 299 De Bruynes. I wondered if it was a red and a blue, or 2 reds or 2 blues, or what. First of all, this account looks brilliant straight away. I believe, yeah, this is a road to glory as well. So all up to date on season objectives, has done a lot. Well, some anyway. He's getting there. He's getting through them. In terms of milestones, Rivals not done. Only 200. Man, people just don't play Rivals, do they? That's crazy. More squad battles games than Rivals. Loads of FUT Champions games. The fact he's got 1,200 wins makes me think this could be a draft-heavy account. Draft and champs, draft and champs. And that, for me, is actually probably got to be the, 20 wins out of 80. That's a respectable record, man. I definitely think draft and champs is the way to go for sure. In terms of division rivals, he's in Division 3 with a 1,500 skill rating. Very respectable. And then in terms of FUT champs, currently on 6 wins from 8 games. So 6 and 2. Not bad, man. Sometimes you just get bad matchmaking on the way up. Let's have a look where he finished last weekend for the results. So previous weekend, 23 wins. So he's an elite player. Fantastic. Very nice indeed. So that's obviously how he's helped himself get to this unbelievable team. He's got Red 97 Allison, Trent, Maldini, David Luiz and Robertson. And Trent and Robertson now are so cheap. Maldini's from icon swaps. And again, it's so easy to get a team quite like this these days. He's got that 95 Riyad Mahrez untradeable. He's got Team of the Year Kante purchased. Interesting. I probably would sell him and improve the squad elsewhere. He's got Kevin De Bruyne just purchased recently as well. He's got Shapeshifter Lucas still, first owner untradeable. I personally would sell probably Kante or De Bruyne. He's got Red Kovacic. I would sell Kante, play Kovacic, swap De Bruyne and Kovacic around so everyone gets full chem still, and Mbappe on 8, and play him. And then use the coins to improve on this Lucas Moura, because that's like, what is that? What, 1.8 million or something? And then a purchased Kylian Mbappe with a phenomenal return, 367 games, 421 and 105 with terms of the goals. A really, really good bench. Erdegaard, a 93 Lewandowski, Sandro, some other team of the seasons that he probably won't be using or bringing on. That Fred, who was good for about a week and then fell behind the power curve. And then in terms of custom tactics, they drop back, 2 width, 3 depth, possession based. There's the 4-2-3-1. So Mahrez, De Bruyne, and Lucas up top with Mbappe at striker. And then instructions: default, default, default. Okay, so it's interesting, right? Because he's got part of the negative FIFA stigma, the drop back and 3 depth. But he doesn't have come back on defense on his wide men or his central cam. So it's a bit of a fair, it's a whatever. Like, there you go. That's fair enough. And hey, he got elite with it. So as I say, very respectable. Not a lot on the trade pile. Just selling out his club. Only 55k coins. I guess he's just made some big purchases. And then a few players just sitting there languishing. Some Bundesligas, I guess, that he's been holding on to. Couple of packs in store that I assume he's saving for one thing or another, the Gold Serie A and League One booster. And then 2,500 players in the club. I tell you what, man. For me, if we start at 10 and say, why isn't this a 10? No first owner team of the years. And in general, well, unless he's got Trent here, no purchase. And in general, not very many high-end first owners. Plays drop back. That would reduce it down. But that is, and doesn't really have many coins and hasn't really done many objectives. Outside of that, he's got a good club, deep club, lots of good reds, lots of good cards in general, a really nice squad. He hits elite. I got to give this club like a 9 out of 10. You know, he's in Division 3, he's won 20 drafts. I'd say this club is a 9 out of 10. Let me know what you guys rate this and the other clubs in the description below, in the comment section below. And let's move on for today, guys, onto the final account. All right, for the fifth and final account today, guys, we're in Baubau FC's account. He said this is a first owner road to glory, and he is a viewer from Bangladesh. So it's going to be interesting. I wonder what the connection's like and what like the style of player that he comes up against is from Bangladesh. I wonder if he plays other people from Bangladesh or the surrounding countries, or if you know, he ends up getting put up against people from the UK or America or Russia. Who knows, man. So not too much done to start with in terms of season. I think people are just giving up on the seasons now. These season objective cards generally just aren't worth anything other than SBC fodder. And that's part of a big problem as well, because like this Reguilon is definitely a good card. He's a big dub from EA. But like this Falcao, he's not good enough to fit in anyone's team. And then in terms of using him for fodder, the amount of time it takes to get a 90 rated card is also not really worth it, because the SBCs that are on offer aren't really worth it either. So it just leaves you in like this catch-22 where it's like, look, no matter what happens here, you're wasting your time in the season objectives area, which is stupid. So he's in Division 5, which is real nice. He's in terms of foot champs currently on, what is that, on 4 wins? Is it 5 for bronze one? I think it's 5 for bronze one, isn't it? Yeah, so 4 wins from how many games? Oh, 4-0. Very nice indeed. So a decent... oh, let's have a look where he finished last week, actually. As I say, it was... wait, have I just gone into a game? No. Yeah, four wins from 4. And then in terms of the friends list, let's go to previous week. He finished 17, so goal 2. Really nice. So should have some good reds in the team here, especially if he was up early enough to get the glitched reds and then get another set of reds. So could have 4. In fact, this weekend league on my account, I'm 9-1. So two wins from 21 draft entries. I'm 9-1. I've played 3 people that had 3 or 4 La Liga reds, and they were all terrible. So a lot of people have definitely been blessed from EA, and this is the squad. So a nice team straight off the bat. Red Robertson, Red Santi, Red Wan-Bissaka, Red Ter Stegen. Oh, I like that. Ter Stegen and Boateng. Zanetti in there as well. First owner untradeable. Boateng in there. Ferdinand with 771 games. Robertson in there nicely. Oh, my days. First owner untradeable. 99 Lionel Messi. How did I not even see him? That's unreal. That is so lucky, man. Oh, could you imagine? He's got SEN in there as well. Fernandinho, tradable. So it's not a first owner road to... Did he say it's a first owner road to glory? Yeah, first owner road to glory. That's a lie. He's tradable. Son as well. God damn, the luck here is insane. De Jong, tradable as well. So again, not a first owner road to glory. And Mahrez is first owner untradeable. So he's bought Fernandinho and De Jong. He has Cruz on there as well. I probably would play Cruz personally. I'll put Cruz there next to Messi and De Jong. SEN in, get rid of Fernandinho, make yourself a bit more closer to first owner. And then that'd be quite nice. And other than that, these are just the basic standard cards. Wan-Bissaka and Santi are quite nice. Hey, the fact that he's getting gold too, that's real nice. Not a lot in terms of coins. And then some stuff on the trade pile, probably just more Bundesliga or just in general some 82s. Oh, he's starting to build up his like just all major leagues. That's fair enough. And then 1 pack in the store, which is probably going to be the booster card again, isn't it? The booster pack. What is it? Yeah, 5 gold rare League 1 players in that one. So he's obviously waiting for that one to come on in. And then last but not least, guys, so 1,800 players. Mbappe with 756 goals. Was that his Mbappe off the bench? Yes, it was. 1,000 games. First owner on tradable. That is fantastic. If we say that this is a 10 club, and then why not? First of all, because he lied about being first owner road to glory. Second of all, because he's not a high-level player. Third of all, because he doesn't have a whole bunch of coins. Like, his club isn't too deep. But what I will say is he's got a player with over 1,000 games, and I love that. I love seeing that. He's got a player with over 1,000 goal contributions, which is fantastic. He's got a 99 rated first owner, Lionel Messi. He's generally got some absolutely insane high-level players. And for that, you can't really fault it. You know, I got to say, again, in terms of people being envious of this account, in terms of how we rate it as to what people would truly want, I got to rate this account at a 9 out of 10. He has got a monster squad. First owner or not, who cares? He has got a monster squad with some monster reds, some icons in there, high-level players. I like it. 1,000 games on a card, loads of goals on cards. It's got loads of objective cards. Like, this is a truly good account. I rate that a lot. I think that's a 9 out of 10. What do you guys think? This is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.